May 16, 1975, at the Las Vegas Convention Center, Muhammad Ali and Ron Lyle met for the WBA, WBC, and the ring heavyweight titles.
Liston tried to kill him. Frazier was more successful because he put more pressure on him.
But after 5 rounds, this man will power. He'll just be completely exhausted.
I'm not going to try to kill him, buddy. I'm going to beat him.
Ali was defending titles for the second time he had snatched so dramatically from George Foreman in the epic Rumble in the Jungle the year before. The champion had battered the intensely brave Chuck Wepner into submission less than 2 months before the Lyle fight.
8, the referee stops the fight.
Growing up in inner-city Denver, Colorado, Ron Lyle associated with street gangs, and at 19, he was involved in the shooting death of a 21-year-old gang rival.
And a guy was killed, and I was caught and convicted, and...
manslaughter.
Yes.
Lyle argued he was being attacked with a lead pipe and was not the one who pulled the trigger, but he was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 15 to 25 years in the Colorado State Penitentiary.
You went there for what?
Second-degree murder.
His prison boxing debut came in 1964.
First went in the penitentiary, they were holding fights on the 4th of July.
During the remainder of his sentence, he had around 25 unaccounted amateur fights, losing only once, and winning 6 heavyweight titles for inmates. Ali came into the fight with a 46-2 pro record, while Lyle had a respectable 30-2, 1-draw record.
The 2 men in the middle of the ring. I will not try to kill him, Lyle said. But you don't see Lyle throwing too much. He backed off. Ali is a defensive fighter, he said, and he wasn't going to use himself. Only once was Ali heavier.
In the early stages of the fight, Ali tried to initiate a similar version of the rope-a-dope strategy he used so effectively against George Foreman in Zaire. But Lyle remained disciplined and opted to jab and pick away at his stationary adversary, versus going in with all guns blazing as Muhammad had anticipated.
Don't forget Ali. Hear what Dundee tells his fighter, the champion. Oh, a quick right by Ali. That was Ali with a right lead. Hasn't danced at all tonight. The left foot in front of the right. Yeah. Probably the most visible and recognized figure in the world.
How many stings will come?
Right, Bertie Pacheco, Ali's his lips hanging over his head. Oh, a good quick left and right by Ali, his best blows of the night. Lyle trying to fight back.
Lyle used his head in an illegal manner at times in the second and third rounds, but the referee failed to admonish the challenger.
He'll be back. You're ready to nail him. So far, there's been no evidence of that. Joe told us earlier, Chicky Ferrara in Lyle, meaning use that left. Only tactics. This 4th round action about to close down. Unable to use the ropes because Lyle won't go into him against the ropes.
In the 5th, the champion chose to dance, taunting Lyle with jabs but often being pinned against the ropes.
His present physical shape can move. This is Ali's best round by far of the night.
In the 6th, he displayed the Ali shuffle, to the delight of the crowd, and to the temporary confusion of the stiff-moving challenger.
To Muhammad Ali, left hook. In Ali's career, he's been vulnerable to the left hook. And decked him with a left hook. So did Sonny, the late Sonny Benning fight. Disappointing in the sense that Ali has shown little, if anything.
Using swift movement and allowing his hands to drift dangerously low at times, Ali took to the balls of his feet in rounds 6 and 7 and began pot-shotting Lyle with stinging jabs.
How about this fight? Pressure in the fight. Lyle got in a good right. Lyle
Lyle's confidence was growing, no doubt, and the crowd became momentarily impatient as Ali continued to circle the ring as wily Lyle chased and harried him.
Tired of looking at the guy still coming at me. Ali is scoring. We're going to run this clock the whole round until then. Ali is nothing like the profusion of Lyle. Explosively opponent's body. Going to knock Ron Lyle out as predicted. Ali is winning this round too. And the crowd knows it. They're reacting.
For the next rounds, Ali rested, boxing defensively and retreating to the ropes while accepting Lyle's punches.
That was a quick flurry by Ali, otherwise...
It became apparent immediately that Lyle was extremely fatigued and pawing with his shots.
Oh, he is right. It's got to be called a close fight.
Until this explosion, Ali had looked like a man playing tedious games with a boy. Now, suddenly, he became deadly serious, battering Lyle along the ropes, across the ring and into a neutral corner.
Against the rope, but Ali smells blood. 11th round action, and Ali in command. This time Lyle is ready to go. Look at that. Muhammad Ali. This is a hot back against the ropes. Ali in total command. Being separated now. The fight is stopped by referee Bird Hernandez.
It was only time. No heavyweight can punch all of those rounds and follow me and not be hurt. Well, Lyle would have been hurt. I was hitting him too flush, hitting him too solid. From here, I'm going to jab and give him the round. I was winning every round, man, you know.
I don't know what happened, but it wasn't kosher. Is that a way you stop a World's Championship fight?
Ali retained his ring championship and then moved on to one of the most grueling parts of his career.
Joe Frazier is so ugly, his face should be donated to the Bureau of Wildlife.
He was back in the ring in Malaysia against Joe Bugner a little over a month later, and then 4 months after that he pushed his body to the very brink of collapse in his famous Thrilla in Manila third clash against Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier! Joe Frazier! Joe Frazier!
He lost to Leon Spinks in 1978, but later that year regained the title a third time, becoming the first heavyweight champion ever to do so.
I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
The wonderful career of Ali ended with a defeat to Trevor Berbick on December 11, 1981.